How you doing?
Alright guys, before I start crying and you guys
You
start
win this
crying,
title and everything else,
I'll
it
show you
means so
guys.
much to you, but what's it going to mean to them?
There
You're
you
going to
go.
be able to not
Easy.
see him for weeks?
Easy my ass!
This is what it takes. A better me.
Alright, so I'm gonna start the episode right here. I probably cried doing this. I won't say 100% is legit, but when I do it, I feel really, really bad that I cheated. I did place a lot of blocks, but this time I didn't. Well, maybe I did, maybe not. Alright. Now I'll see. Okay, I'll show you guys this later. So how I get this, I'm gonna show you guys later. But I'm probably not gonna do it. What the fuck is all of this parkour actually? So they nerfed the parkour. So this is actually easier than the first one. I already tried. Maybe I didn't. Tried. But this is the whole parkour that I'm gonna do. I don't give a shit actually. Kinda just do like that. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Sweet ass Doppler. So this is actually harder than I thought. I've never done a parkour that hard in my life. Besides crying. Oh my fucking god, suck my ball sack right now! I've done this parkour for about 5 hours straight. I would probably more than that, because I was watching like MasterChef season 3, which is Christine Ha won, and I almost watched like half of the episode, but not half of an episode, but what the fuck is that, brother? Hey, brothers. Fucking RBG song. He's already dead. I know. So I don't know why I'm cursing now. Wow, is it not supposed to be there? That jump. So I actually didn't even try this. I lied. I did first parkour, which is the hardest parkour I've ever done in my life. So I'm pretty sure I'm scared about 2. And there wasn't a checkpoint on the parkour, which is actually super crazy. Oh my god. But now they add checkpoint because you should know why. You should know why that is crazy. Alright. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to jump that? What? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to jump like that? No. Or am I supposed to jump that way? Oh my god, I'm supposed to jump this one. So it's like that. This is a 4-block jump. So it's supposed to be like that. Alright, watch. Okay, so it's like. Okay, you know what? What? No way. That's the perfect jump. What the fuck? Oh my god, that gave me cancer. Oh my god, that actually gave me cancer. So I'm not supposed to do that jump. Okay, cool. I got thrown so hard. Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay, this is actually easy. That jump is so easy. Actually, I'm a parkour monster. On my old channel, I'd done a lot of parkour maps, but it didn't really seem to do well, so I moved on to SMP. Oh no, no way now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, this jump is cancer, man. Like, watch this. So this is how you do the jump, but it's 1 out of 10 chance, I guess. You know what you need? I need the Hermes book, which gets 0.1 speed. Okay, fine, I'll do this then. All of this jump is very easy, except for the slime block jump and that iron door jump. So the first one is actually, okay, I already said it, it's hardest, one of the hardest parkour I ever did, probably the hardest. Okay, I should have done live stream. I really want to do the full footage of the parkour for the first one, unless you want to watch me do it for like 4 hours, 5 hours actually. That probably already took more than that 5 hours. I did a lot, but I wouldn't say I did it, but it just nerfed the parkour. The parkour was even harder than you can actually expect. You know, I'll put the X away in case I drop it or something like that. So this is actually easy. The block jump is not that hard, but I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so smart. Look, watch it. Maybe I'll try one day that speedrun the whole thing, which is probably gonna be hard because it's impossible to. The amount of 4 blocks jump on this fucking server is probably more than how many blocks I have on the game. What? Oh my god, that's a perfect jump. What the hell? Okay, I don't know how to make that. That was messed up. So this is gonna be a speed run. So, well, I won't say speed run because I have no idea what to do. I guess I'll do it slowly then. Because it's actually not that hard. I threw my headphones like several thousand times, so if it actually not making. So I did that parkour. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that. Wait, I think I did already. What the fuck? And no point doing that parkour. So I pretty much got trolled. However, I don't know why. So then there should be no like. Is it that way jump here or that? No, it's definitely here jump there. Okay. So I'll never fail that block jump height. Alright, sweet. You're so smart. I'm not sure who made this parkour. Probably a parkour mapper. Oh my god. Wait, I attached to here. I almost forgot, by the way. So this one gives you momentum, and when you reach and you miss, and I missed like 5 times probably. Alright, so this is supposed to do this way. Yeah, there you go. It's not really that hard actually, now think of it. You just need to find the best positions. So if you guys actually, when the season 2 of the CraftBlock SMP map download, you can actually try this parkour. Well, I wouldn't recommend trying it, but definitely try it. Well, I just recommended it, so. Alright, sweet. Well, I need to restart the whole thing again, brother. Nice. Nice. Okay, stop. So that's a perfect jump. So my pinky fingers is actually destroyed. I didn't really double spaced. Press W twice just to do it. I actually have to press Control and W, and I'm using my pinky finger to do it. So yeah. Oh my god, why? Dude, fuck this parkour, man. I seriously fucking hate it. If it's actually a shit price, I'll fucking rape Max. No homo, by the way. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know how much I swear as I don't even dare to. I actually recorded footage, but I did it because I was fucking mad. I actually rage quit. But I was thinking about doing it like several times more, but because I think that's gonna be a good price. What the fuck? There's no way I have to put the trapdoor down. You stupid. No, this game, this server is trolling me so hard. Like, what the fuck, man? What did? I really want to fucking eat KFC right now, but this fucking server, man, is actually deforestation my balls. Please reset the trapdoor. Do I actually have to reset the trapdoor? What the fuck? What the fuck did you just do? Come on, Max. Why do you ask me to reset the trapdoor? No. Come on. What the fuck? My tears actually legit coming out. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god, man. My tears legit coming out so hard. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I actually done this. What? I actually done this like so long. But I actually already pressed the trigger check too, because I didn't even know what's that, but I just realized it's a checkpoint for the so I actually got the command, but I don't really want to cheat, which I already did cheat like so many times, but it actually didn't work. But it's really hard to say that I didn't cheat, but I actually did cheat. How I cheat is place blocks, but I failed so many times, and yeah, but I didn't cheat after that. I swear on my virginity. Well, maybe I did cheat, but doesn't matter. I already swear. What the fuck, man? Fucking okay. This is the run. This is the run right here. This is the run right here. See, I already call it when I didn't even jump yet, but I already call it. So this is the run. Please reset the trapdoor. Fuck you. Just kidding. I don't want to do that. So this is the run, guys. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. Yep. Okay. Oh my god, my tears is legit coming out. Oh. Am I supposed to jump here? No, there's no way. Oh my god, this server just threw the fuck out of me. Look how long the fucking. They need to divide by two, like that fucking jump. This two double quadruple jump. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. Well, maybe not. Oh, maybe not again. I'm gonna show you guys. This is the easiest jump I ever. I mean, I just did the quadruple jump. I call it that because I'm crazy. So basically, how I do it. So you must have the momentum. Like you have. Alright, I don't have the momentum at all. I give up. I just give up. Oh my god. So okay, let's watch this. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus Christ, nice. I'm gonna confess the whole parkour. Fuck! My mom's so gonna destroy the fuck out of me. Just watch. I'm probably gonna get beat up like a doll that's trying to do a parkour. Oh my god, how the hell did I do that so fast? Well, this is not really that hard actually. This part is not really that hard. Fine. It's not like it's gonna change anything, right? Like, fucking, so stupid. That's, oof. Okay, so this part is gonna like make you, yeah. So this is what gonna happen when you By the way, I'm surprised that I'm not mad because I tried to. I'm so fucking mad right now again. So that is gonna like make you like lose the support, which I actually messed up so many times in a row. But yeah, I actually placed so many fucking blocks on the first try because I feel like it's not fair, you know. Like I got hit by phantoms, you know. I got, well, I won't give that an excuse, like, it's not really that a big deal, but I did get hit, that's why I cheat. And when I do the, okay, I'm gonna show you guys, so it's gonna like, okay, so if you hit the sides of the slime blocks, it will suddenly like hit like that, and for like a straight millisecond, it will start to boost you up. So I thought I failed the jump, but I actually made the jump in a way, if you know what I mean. And why the fuck can I not do this easy parkour? Oh my god, why the fuck am I even doing this? Because I saw that they nerfed the parkour, which is actually supposed to be harder, but and they don't have a checkpoint, by the way. The moment they didn't create a checkpoint, I really lose interest. Like, do all this and then like go there. I think that's the end, pretty much. It better be the end. There's another surrounding part. I'm probably gonna kill myself. I'm gonna like do all the footage until I get second. And so this is actually not that hard, I guess. How many times did I do that? Twice, probably. I don't even know why am I doing the recording. I probably can already cheat it out, but I really want to do it legit, like. But this parkour, man, is not legit at all. Because I can just jump down there and, well, maybe I can. I'm not sure. Please don't miss the slime block. Yeah, I can like just jump, but the moment I see this, I definitely have to record this. That's the point. If not, they'll like call me a cheater and stuff like that. Okay, how did I do this again? Oh, okay. Well, it's not really that hard for this part. Well, this is gonna be done because of this slide. It's like saw that? Am I even supposed to jump there? What the fuck? Fuck you, man. Oh my god, fuck the jump. Why the hell did it? Oh my fucking god, rate me please. Fucking, I can just watch like 10 hours of porn just for that. I'm just skipping my schedule. How am I missing all this, by the way? The fuck? How the fuck am I missing all this? I know I missed that, but I didn't know I missed all the other. That is probably missed, yeah. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm gonna fucking put all the footage. I'm supposed to watch MasterChef. Well, fuck this. I'm done. Full footage, easy. Watch this.
For them is the path I'm on, man.
I won't be talking
I just want to make them proud, you know, and I don't even like opening up like this, but they did like.
What's the last thing that they told you before you came in here?
We're proud of you.
Fuck you, man.
This is a serious competition. There's a lot of serious people out there. You have the emotional stability to go through this. You can't cry every time someone says your dish is no good or the next guy's better than you.
I'm your future rival. You might not believe it, but I'm your future rival, man. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Graham, yes or no?
Fuck the edges here.
That dish
It's so
had a
awkward.
great spirit, had a lot of flavor. I think you have both of those as well. I'm going to be a yes.
Thank you.
Joe, yes or no?
You know, I'm just wondering, is this really a Caribbean dish or just kind of like shrimp scampi faked with some plantain put in it? I don't like fakers. It's a no.
That dish is not perfect. But there's soul, and there's heart, and there's great flavor in there. What I'm
Can I cook
concerned about,
MasterChef?
when was the last
Parkour
time
MasterChef.
you spent a good couple of months away from your girls?
Never.
Oh, this guy doesn't have what it takes. He cries every 5 minutes.
Or not?
I don't know it.
Going to see your 3 girls for a while. Congratulations. Put this on. Good luck. Thank you.
You guys got sucker punched on that one.
I'm gonna get sucker punched too.
Got an apron.
Probably gonna breast punch.
I'm the next master chef, you know that.
I'm also the next master chef.
Our next home cook is Jesse, a small-town southern
Oh
belle
my god, I already
who
knew
has
I
some
felt
very
that
big
when I did
dreams.
this.
There's a lack of cooking culture where I'm from. We don't have any huge grocery stores or seafood markets or farmers markets. I mean, it's rural. That's a little bit of a challenge because I'm not used to working with some of the great things that other people may have had the opportunity to, but one of the biggest draws of being on the show was the learning factor and being around such greatness.
I learned how to be a gay.
Welcome.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Just
Nice to
kidding.
see you. First name?
No, come on! I knew that would happen when I pressed W.
I have a chai for blanc to go with.
Wow, yeah, you got 5 minutes. The blows away.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a yacht stewardess.
Angry German
How
kid, you
long
guys
throughout
watch
the
that?
year are you on the boat?
It's kind of like a year contract thing, but you get a month off here, you get weekends, and the best part, go on fishing trips, dive for our own lobster. That's
Fuck, man. You know, I give so many excuses that I'm busy.
so it's ready for you
not
guys.
very stalking
Great,
on the
thank
microwave, but
So, sea bass en croûte.
Sauteed onions and mushrooms. some
but
soy
when I
sauce.
do this,
did
because
a
my
leek
gonna be a
cream
bitch.
white
This is
wine
my free
reduction,
time,
and
and I'm
spinach
supposed to
on
rest
top.
my legs
Pastry,
right
nice
now.
and flaky.
I almost died
There's a lot of textures.
when I fucking
And how much do you love
stand up
fish?
all day.
Love fish completely. I mean, I live on a boat. I'm around fish all the time, so seafood's one of my favorites.
How many fish have you caught in your life?
Oh, couldn't count them. That many. Yeah.
You know, I look at you and the sort of bubbly approach you have to food, and yet you come up with a dish from the 80s. Do you know what I mean? I expect something a little bit more sort of modern. That's all. It's quite puzzling.
I have to record.
That's
There's
good.
no way I
Pepper Blanc
will
really
get the
cuts
reward
through
without
that
recording.
acid. Wait,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get checkpoint 2 and I'm gonna fuck my life in the ass.
This looks interesting.
Let's wait. You're right. Fuck you, game. I'm so fucking
Got
pissed
a lot
right
of
now.
things going on in this dish.
I tried to bring as much as I could.
Sometimes the best things in a dish are the things that are not in a dish.
Yeah, but Joe Bastianich is actually fucking awesome.
Joe, yes or no?
I know a lot of people hate Joe Bastianich, but
it's
he's the one that
It's
made.
kind of like throwing everything at me. It's too much. It's a no. Sorry.
I'm going to disagree. I think
I don't care
that
how it
while
make it
there
as a German, I
are
don't give
a
a
lot
shit.
of different things going on there.
maybe I
the
do give a
flavors
shit.
there.
It doesn't
I think
matter
you have
anyway.
shown
I'm
some
gonna miss the
technique,
jump.
and I'd like to see what else you can do. I mean, yes.
Thank you.
So it all comes down to you, Gord.
I can cook.
Some serious competition out there, you know, like, you know, waste your time on passing someone. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not worth my
though.
time.
I just wonder if she's the real deal. That's all.
I'll prove it to you.
Let's find out.
What the fuck is the point of this?
Wait here a
Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? Gaping! This is actually easier than the first one. The first one actually nearly gave me cancer.
Good luck.
Fuck me. Every time I miss, I'm being punched in my dick. Imagine that would happen. I'm actually a girl.
Dengue isn't just out there.
Fuck this stupid advertisement. Oh, it's fight dengue. Well, I like this advertisement. I'm not sure if you guys
With
know,
a
dengue
yes from
is from the
Graham.
mosquito,
And
which
a
is one
no
of the
from
fucked up
Joe.
insects in the
Good
world.
luck.
Like you suck your blood
Jesse needs
whenever
to
they
prove to
like,
Gordon
but
Ramsay
you know it's an instant kill if you
that
just
she's
slam it.
the
You know?
real deal.
Hold these.
And one time I killed
over
a mosquito.
So you love
I
fish.
kill it,
right?
but I won't say I kill it. I
Good.
hit it, its wings, so it
And
can
over front, come
escape.
round, please.
And I threw it on the toilet bowl,
competition,
which
you have to
have
deliver.
all the water, and I pee on it.
Every time.
And
Now, when was the last time
yeah,
you actually
That's what I
filleted
did.
a fish?
Could have been a couple months.
fuck. I mean,
Couple of
I got
months.
karma.
Watch closely.
Does this sound like Pirates of the Caribbean? They copy it,
2 fillets.
they flip it,
Trim it up.
or maybe they make it themselves.
Let the knife do the work.
I didn't watch Pirates of the Caribbean.
Looking
There's The
for
Curse of Black Pearl,
6
Dead Man
stunning
Chas,
portions.
Edwards and
1, 2, 3, 4,
And-
5, 6.
fuck you, man.
Let's do it.
On Stringent Tights and Salazar's Revenge, we just didn't tell no
6.
kills.
Stunning fillets, please.
Please tell me some kills of sucking my ballsack.
Good.
And by the way, I'm halving the screen and watch MasterChef while doing parkour, so hope you guys actually understand. I'll not reset it till I fucking beat the parkour. Let's check number 2. Because I don't think anybody's gonna do it, so. Oh shit. Oh no.
Jesse,
This is the end.
will you do me a favour?
Yes.
Pass me my jacket, please.
Yep, this is the end. Alright, sweet man. I don't really want to cheat. Oh my god.
Congratulations.
I really want to cheat.
You made my life. Thank you.
Well done. Relax. She pulled that one out of the bag. I mean, I've got to know if it's a real deal or not. There's her tail. There's my tail.
Yeah, it's a good tail.
Ah!
This apron represents so much hard work, so much family support, all self-doubt out the window. Here's to being the next master chef.
Oh
So
fuck, I was
Jesse
watching the
from
video
Georgia
too, I messed
walks
up.
away with an apron.
Oh my god.
MasterChef hopefuls come from every corner of America
Why did you do
and
this,
every
man?
walk of life.
Handsome fella.
Wow.
Almost fallen.
Wow.
Proud of.
What is that?
It's like the Terminator.
What an entrance. What are you cooking?
It's called melanzane and voltini.
Clearly a farmer.
I am. We're having hash and eggs this morning.
I teach students and do research in robotics. Today, I am cooking Chilean sea bass.
Cooking crawfish etouffee.
Classic American apple pie.
I'm doing a traditional baked Alaska.
You're still burning stuff.
You guys are in for a treat.
Wow. Wow.
That's amazing.
Incredible. What's it made out of?
That's a butternut squash.
Wow.
Hey, Gordon, how are you today?
It's a little bit underwhelming.
What are you looking at, Baldy?
Good job.
Thank you.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it's not MasterChef level, and I'm going to be a no.
For me, it's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no from me.
The dessert is good, but it's a little bit too sweet, and I'm going to be a no.
I'm a yes to Charlie, but a no to you.
Understood.
I think there's enough potential to earn you an apron. Graham, you're not going to jump on that.
Graham,
thing.
no, Graham. Medic!
Next up is 26-year-old James from Texas.
We got a lot of reason to win today. Everyone goes through hardships. There's not anyone ever born who has an easy life. But just like everyone else, I've had struggles growing up. We grew up poor. You know, I lost my father last year to a bad case of emphysema, and I lost my mother several years ago. She died from Hodgkin's lymphoma. It really kind of tempered my resolve towards a lot of things. My parents really believed in my cooking ability.
even know what
They
that
always
was
pushed me to do
first
something
of all,
with it.
but that
And
sounds a
if I
fucked
don't
up
do anything
disease.
with it, I don't feel like I'm doing their memory justice. It was like burned into my memory that I had to do something bigger, and I know this is it.
Alright, this is the once in a lifetime job. I already made it once. And I made it again.
Hello.
Thank God.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
First name?
James.
James, what are you doing?
I am doing a crispy pork belly with a lentil hash.
Okay, great. 5 minutes, off you go, buddy.
Okay.
And what's the food dream?
To a gastropub that explores food beyond just
I knew
the
that
average
was
thing.
Great.
You know, when you don't have a whole lot of money growing up, the cheapest cut of meat can
I
be
think I just cheated the part.
one of the best dishes.
Done?
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
What
I
is
see
the
what you
seasoning?
did there, Max.
A little bit of lime, garlic, sea salt, black pepper,
Oh, no, I
a little
didn't.
bit of
Okay,
smoked
one.
paprika.
No, come on! What the fuck?
Well, this is good. It's very creative. It's very simple. But yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
Interesting. Thank you.
What do I get out of you? If I make this investment, what do I get back?
You get the commitment that I will put in more than 100% every day.
You don't have any fight in you.
I have a lot of fight in me.
I don't see it.
I've given up everything in my life that I had going to be here today. I've been through hell and back in the past 3 or 4 years of my life. I've lost my mother, I've lost my father. The only thing I have is my fiance, and I pushed my own wedding aside because I knew that this is where I'm meant to be, and I absolutely will prove that to you if you give me the chance.
Graham.
Lentils need seasoning, but the ability to be able to take pork belly and instead of braising it for hours, cut it thin, cook it, be able to improvise on your feet. I'd like to see you continue that path, so I'm a yes.
Joe.
Our job is not only to taste on the plate, but to discern
I
through the
won't
craft,
be 100% convinced
to get to the
that
people
I
who really
made
have
that jump
passion
anyway, so.
to take this journey with us.
But I
Quite
never
frankly,
know if I actually did it.
I don't see it.
I have it. I absolutely do.
I'm a no.
James, what have you got that we haven't seen?
I've got every ability to be the next MasterChef. I just need the chance to prove it to you. I know this probably wasn't the best representation of my skill, but damn it, I know I can do better. I can do this. I know I can. I didn't come here to go home.
But you're so timid.
That was
And
a
I'm
good
not.
jump. I
Well,
forgot.
this competition is going to eat you alive. It's going to give you the biggest kick up the arse you ever had in your entire life.
And I'm ready for it.
And that is what I'm worried about.
I'm not worried about
First sign of pressure, you're going to disintegrate.
it. I won't. I absolutely will not. I will not break.
Good idea. The English is so good, and me, try to explain a fucking parkour, give me cancer. Nice.
Dude, I'm floored right now, man. I am devastated in the best way you can be.
Please
This
punch
is the
my
beginning
dick
of
out.
a journey for me. I had to fight for it, and I will continue to fight.
He didn't say I'm the
Coming
next
up.
MasterChef. What he lost.
Will it help any of the home
Spoiler alert.
cooks
I love you, Gordon. God, if I could take you home, I would.
to make passes at the judges?
We went to the Super Bowl, but this is what I want to do.
Eddie, time out.
In the quest for a MasterChef
Still
apron,
cocky on that one.
Gentlemen?
some home cooks think they need to serve up more than a winning dish.
Hello.
What are you cooking?
Alligator andouille sausage.
Yeah, we need
It's cookies because
more
you're
than
gonna fall in love with it. Pan-seared salmon with cherry glaze on it.
Wait a second. What are you doing with the chocolate then?
Don't waste too long washing your hands because we got to get going, babe.
You asked me what I was going to be making? Okay. Woo.
That's not the pepper you've just taken a bite out of.
That's right. I love you, Gordon. God, if I could take you home, I would.
What would you do to us if we went home with you?
Oh, you would not be able to walk the next day.
Oh my God.
Are you always this scary?
This is so not what I dreamed our first date would be like.
I love you to pieces. Don't tell my husband. My husband is out there right now. I told my fiance his ass is gone if I can ever take you away. And he goes, you would dump me? For him, I said in a minute.
This is a great way to find out if you suck, right? Then this is like my passion with every fiber of my being. I can just...
Can you shut up for
Sorry,
1 second,
yes.
please?
Excited?
It doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm in a dream.
Feels like that for us.
I'm ready for you to tell me how much you don't like the dish.
What makes you think that I would give you that satisfaction?
You can kiss my grits.
It's a no.
100% no.
How many people are you with?
11.
Could you go get them, please? It's a no. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next home cook is ready to face the judges all on her own.
I was born ready because
where I'm supposed to be. Hey, y'all! The three most handsomest men I've seen today. Woohoo!
Nice to see you. First name is?
Sasha.
Sasha, what are you cooking for us today? You got 5 minutes.
Okay, today I did a fried chicken, but I used the Cornish hen.
Smart.
And I got some crepes here for you guys. And I did a bourbon glaze.
You trying to get us drunk and take advantage of us?
Yes, of course. I really, really want an April. Yes, I do.
Amen.
Yes. Woo. Somebody pinch me.
Why do you think you've got what it takes to win MasterChef?
Because I'm Sasha Fox. And everything I do well. I cook good, I look good, I smell good. Everything I do good, honey. Best believe that.
This is the only thing that make me.
Okay, time's up.
So it's a southern fried chicken with French crepes and an orange maple glaze sauce. All right, Graham, give me the privilege of being the first one of you three gentlemen to taste my favorite dish. Put a little Sasha in your mouth, baby. Don't be scared.
It is foxy chicken.
It is foxy.
It is foxy chicken.
Oh gosh, yes. Hey.
Graham, you having fun?
All right, Graham. Hot stuff, hot sauce. You know, red is my favorite color.
Oh, thank you. That's a lot of chicken. You're a lot of woman.
Yes, now you showing up told the truth about that.
Sasha. So, what's the secret behind your food?
Me, and I can turn around and you can really see what's the secret behind me.
Do you know what? I'm a big fan of the chicken, but I'm not a massive fan of the crepes.
Yeah, they could probably use a little work.
Yeah.
Wow. Setting the personality aside, yeah, I mean, you're on fire, aren't you? You are a very, very talented girl.
Thank you.
Your food's delicious. You cook from the heart.
It's a big, big 100% yes from me.
Graham, fried chicken is probably the most American dish. You've mastered it, and I want to see you go
Isn't it
further.
fried
I'm a
Cornish
yes.
hen? It's that
Hallelujah.
chicken.
It's a big yes.
Congratulations. Well done. Come here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Deuces.
Bye, Sasha.
Guys. Thank you, Lord. Woo. I am the next MasterChef. Woo.
Coming up, can an ex-NFL star achieve a new dream?
You playing any big games?
When I was with the Patriots and we went to Super Bowl, I had to retire because I broke my wrist.
And does a contestant from last season
It's me.
have any hope of a second chance?
We've been down this road before. I'm sorry.
It's day 2 of the auditions.
That dish had a great spirit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just make
And
sure
this
go.
year on MasterChef, it's been tougher
they
than
act like-
ever to win an apron. And so
you
far
can't all
tonight,
be it.
only 7 have been successful. Our next MasterChef hopeful is Rudy, a home cook who is as fearless in the kitchen as he is in his own life.
In October 2003, San Diego was hit by what is now one of the worst fires in history. I spent about a year in hospital.
No, it's
75% burns. And they kept me in
California, right?
induced coma for 2 months of that time. Just because the pain would have been so intense, I probably wouldn't have survived. When it comes to cooking, I really put myself back in the situation and said, anything I could do before, I'm gonna learn to do again. So really, there hasn't been a thing that I have not figured out a way to get around or do.
Oh, I'm trying to get that apron. With bread coming
Penis
out golden
cupcake,
brown like
man.
that, how can I not?
Winning MasterChef would give me the opportunities to help so many people in this world, to be able to change so many lives, to make them understand that just because I'm disabled doesn't mean I'm done.
40 minutes. Oh my god. That's
I
so
will be
long.
America's next master chef.
Welcome. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
First name is?
My name is Rudy.
Rudy, where you from, bud?
San Diego. I'm known in San Diego for having survived the 2003 San Diego fires.
How were you involved?
I lived up in the area, and there wasn't any warning. So people like me had to go door to door and actually warn people.
To get out?
I went and got about 4 or 5 houses cleared.
Wow.
Because I was the last one to leave, it turned into me being stuck behind the lines. So I had to cover my face and go through the fire the hard way. So as you can tell, lost an ear, lost a finger. I'm blessed. I'm here for a reason.
Can you explain this dish to us?
Okay, you have buffalo meat.
Buffalo meat.
It's a Native American taco. So we take what would be the flour for a regular tortilla, and we fry it up. Then from there, I have a lime fresh salsa. Done.
Great, thank you.
The buffalo, how'd you cook it?
You just do this.
I took some olive oil, golden fried it, and I took some butter
This
for
is
the
very hard.
flavoring.
And raw,
There's
it's
a lot of
messed up. It's
seasoning,
messed up
bay
them
leaf,
fences.
pepper, you name it. It's
Good
all
job,
in there.
Mojang. You created this block so that they can fucking destroy me in the parkour.
Buffalo's slightly dry.
As you know, buffalo doesn't have much fat in it.
No, very lean.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, this is gonna be a good day. Yeah, I might as well just masturbate for like 50
So
years.
buffalo and some refried beans. Is that what that is there?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm on fire right now. Are you kidding me? How many are there? No. That is messed up. That is the hardest parkour I've ever done in my life. It's harder than the first one. I'd rather do the first one over than the first one. Not really. I'd rather do this over than fuck. Maybe not.
You cook with confidence, let me tell you. Joe, yes or no?
Oh my god.
Sometimes at MasterChef, we say you have to be able to communicate a piece of who you are through the food you put on a plate.
By the way, the chest I got.
I think that your
is,
story is
4 diamonds
compelling
and, a heart of,
and certainly
and
moving.
the heart of the
I wish your
globe,
food
which
was as
get-
well.
Which I trade for this sword.
I'm sorry, for me it's a no.
Graham, please.
See, for me, I think that is him on a plate. You know, I think that even though it might not be as refined or upscale, I guess, for lack of a better word, I think that the rusticity, there is some depth of flavor, and the technique of the fry bread, I think, is really, really neat. I've never seen that done before, so I'd like to learn more. And so for me, it's a yes.
Destroy the first one, and then the second one, I kind of made that.
I totally disagree with Graham. It's poorly conceived. I don't see it in the plate.
I disagree.
We have one yes and one no. Is that the best dish that you can cook? Is that the dish that could win MasterChef?
I thought maybe other than the meat, which it did dry out a little bit more, I thought it would have been great
Sure.
for you.
I think you're very, very inspirational. For me,
Oh my god, my pinky have blister already. That's not good. Alright, I'll just shut the fuck
I
up
think
while
you're
doing
very,
this.
very inspirational.
It's the moment of truth for Rudy and his buffalo taco.
What the fuck is with that
far,
last one?
It's a no from Joe and a yes from Graham.
man.
Now, all that
Oh my
stands
god, I almost
between him and a
how's this
MasterChef
shit
apron
run? You know, I
is
can't
Gordon
replace that
Ramsay.
block.
This is a competition, and you've got one shot at it. We have to judge you on what you've done.
Oh my god, other than that,
For
I
me.
can't do it. Yeah, oh my god, there's another one.
It's a no. And I think you just got to continue at it.
Sir, I don't fear rejection. If you don't go through these tests, you can't make yourself better.
Well, just continue cooking.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That guy's actually a fucking monster.
Too dry. It's a shame.
Actually, a pretty good cook. And I'm a pretty good partner. But
even
I
one
don't give
of
a
them
shit about the
complimenting
price
me
of
is
this.
huge. You know, I didn't get through, but if you look, I made friends.
Dude, trust me, if I finish this parkour, I'm the greatest
fails
parkour
to
I
win
ever
an apron.
lived in this server.
And
at
many
least.
more soon discover it's harder this year to win an apron
It's a no.
than ever before.
It's just not MasterChef level, so I'm a no.
That's something I'd expect to see from a 9-year-old, not a captain. It's a big no.
Thank you. It just wasn't there.
I understand.
Unfortunately, I like the hair better than your
There's a
lip,
lot
sadly,
for
so
that last
for me it's a
place.
no.
It's good, but it's not
Oh
really
shit,
enough.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's boarding school pudding at
God,
best.
did you actually want me to
So
get
no.
this fucking?
Sorry.
Would it be okay if I hug you anyway?
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Please punch me with dick.
Can our next hopeful do any better? Let's see if 32-year-old Eddie can
No, this
score an
actually
apron.
made my pinky hurt.
You know, ever since I finished playing football, cooking is my new sport. I actually made it to the NFL the hard way. I didn't get drafted, so I had to prove myself, and I made it. So after I finished playing football, the only thing I could see is turning myself into like this chef. It's something that I really, really love to do. Getting an apron, it'll be the feeling like when I first got my first check in the NFL. It was
That's
like,
the only
okay,
trick. I guess that's
finally,
my
you
only
know,
trick.
I'm good enough.
Is that job I did. That's crazy, dude. If I made this far,
What's up, chefs?
I
Good to
actually
see you.
respect
First name is?
myself.
Eddie.
Nope, I actually don't.
You gonna catch it?
No, he won't.
Block
He'll
Joe.
miss it. He'll miss it.
Gordon, that's a football.
Yes. Thank you for that, yeah.
American
Yeah,
football.
there's a big difference between
Big
American football and soccer. Welcome. What are you cooking?
I'm making a jerk meatloaf over ginger and coconut sweet potato mash.
Now, you got 5 minutes.
Let's go, let's do it.
Is that what it
Playing
is?
any big games?
I had to retire because I destroyed my knee. I fractured my wrist. That was the year when I was with the Patriots and we went to the
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
god, that was crazy when I did
And
that.
Right before we went
I
to the
gotta do that,
playoffs,
though.
I was in the weight room and I fell back and I had a 125-pound dumbbell in my hand and snapped my wrist.
Oh
I
my
ended
god,
up
that's actually a good
retiring
jump.
because
I
wasn't
can't
the same.
stop
Look
if
at
I
you.
do that.
Right.
So.
What would your old teammates say if they saw you paintbrushing a piece of meatloaf?
They're gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh their ass off.
Okay, you done?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
I'm
So
done.
you've done all food.
Real life.
If there's one thing you don't do with a meatloaf, is take it all fancy, right? Whose recipe is this?
This is mine. I made it up myself.
Interesting.
There's something intriguing in there. Damn.
Intriguing about it. Why is it damn?
The meatloaf is definitely the star, but this could use a touch of seasoning. We'll see. Thanks.
Fuck this up with.
Sweet, but it's interesting. It's very rich. I like the heat in that. What is that?
I need to press shift.
I got
Shift
some
that in.
Scotch bonnets in there.
Very interesting.
Joe, yes or no?
It's a food that speaks about you. It's very personal,
This is
I think.
harder than
And
I
being
have
able
ever
to express
expected.
that
The
personality
second one
through
is not
food
that
is a big
hard, so I don't know
accomplishment on
why.
its own.
They should make
So
the
I am
second
a
one
yes.
the first one, and the first one the second one.
The meatloaf
How the fuck did I do
itself,
that?
which is the star,
Oh, it
is
doesn't
delicious. It just looked a little sloppy. It doesn't do enough for me. So I'm a no.
Come on,
The
Graham
dish has got to
Elliott.
have balls. It
Some
doesn't
Mission
need to be
stars.
food around. It's a meatloaf. Eddie.
Sir.
Come pick up your apron. Get serious,
Yes, sir.
because the competition is very serious. That dish has got potential.
Thank you so much.
I hope he's right. Let's do it.
So much.
Man.
Wow. You're in the game.
Is it because of the slap? You fucking Maxi! I just found out that.
This is my redemption right now. This is my championship. This is my Super Bowl. No one is gonna compete harder than me. I know what it takes to get to the top because I've been to the top.
Yeah, I just realized it's the slaps. That's the problem.
Coming up,
Damn, man.
a contestant
I
who
just
waited a
realized
whole
you
year
beat it so
for
hard.
a second chance.
We've been down this road before.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Our final home cook of the day is a familiar face from last season who has been given a second chance.
My name is Luca. I'm 31 years old. I'm from New York City. Originally, I'm from Aviano, Italy, and I'm a restaurant manager. My dream is to open my own restaurant in New York City and have a big sign with my name outside the door. Luca.
This is fantastic, man. I'm so happy to be here again.
I competed last year in MasterChef, and I did my beautiful dish, and then it was all down to Chef Gordon Ramsay.
For me, it's a no. I know you can do better. continue cooking, because next year, I think you can come back.
By the way, I
and
rewatched that
completely
season
rise
8
above
of
the competition.
MasterChef. The moment season 6
I
came
was
out,
very
it's really
sad
boring.
when I didn't
and
get
almost
an
got
apron
cancer.
because this could be really a
Season 7
life-changing
is
opportunity
even
for me.
worse.
But
Season
I
8's
am
actually
coming back
pretty
today
good.
as a better chef.
Season 9 is
This moment
this
is
year, I
about
guess.
achieving my dream. Nothing can stop me. I'm super excited to see the judges again. They better remember my name, because this time they won't forget it.
It's me.
Luca,
You remember my name?
I do remember your name. How on earth could I forget it?
Chef Ramsay. You broke my heart, you broke my wife, my mother's heart. You broke all America heart.
All of Italy was crying, Gordon.
All Italy is crying, yeah.
Bravo. What are you making for us today?
I'm making broccoli wrap ravioli.
Okay, time starts now.
Thank you, chef.
So, how did you pick yourself up on the back of the devastation last year? How did you re-motivate yourself?
I just knew that I didn't make the best I could. So, you know, you just need to realize the mistakes that you make and improve from your own mistake.
Tell us about the ravioli. Is this your mother's recipe, your grandmother's
No,
recipe?
really, this is a dish that I made just for you.
Normally the broccoli
I
wrap
should
would be a
have
garnish.
recorded the
People
first
love broccoli
checkpoint.
wrap. Why not
That
incorporate
was
it in a
6
pasta?
hours long,
Because
about 5 hours, 4
broccoli
hours.
wrap
I
can be very
researched.
chewy. So it's very
I would say
risky.
6 hours
It is
because
risky,
that's
but
tried to make
I
myself feel
studied all the
proud
components and tried to
constantly.
balance
By
them
the way,
together.
maybe I did rest a little bit. I got.
Buon appetito.
I deserve that.
That's right. Yeah.
Do I have to press? Oh my god!
So you blended it. So it's like a puree of broccoli rabe and ricotta
I
together.
did. I steamed it. I pan steamed them first with some shallots and garlic, and then I
just-
blended
I'll
with
just-
the ricotta and the nutmeg.
I feel like Max would do it the same
Had
thing.
you won
if I-
last year, we'd probably be partners in our restaurant already in New York.
Well, it's better late than never.
How are you, Luca?
I think
I'm great.
Christina.
Nice to see you.
Christine's
Nice to see
hard.
you.
Yeah, the
So,
blind goal.
on top is balsamic.
I made just a little reduction of balsamic.
It's a nice filling to pasta ratio.
You know what?
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
I already know how to jump on this restaurants already.
Welcome back.
Thank
I've
you.
never tried it before.
Who made the pasta?
I kind of stopped.
I did make the
like,
pasta.
doing parkour when it was like
Mark,
1.8.
your dish out of 10.
1.9 is where
6.5.
raw, right? 6.5.
Joe, I'm going to go back to you.
Not perfect. I think there's some issues. The sauce a little bit grainy. Pecorino Romano is a very difficult cheese to use. But in the greater context of your MasterChef journey, Luca,
If I do that,
I think that you
and
have a
then
lot to
do
give,
another
and I
rod,
want to see
so
you
I'm
cook.
probably
I
gonna
want to
get
see you
cancer.
compete. So I'm a yes again.
Thank you. Thank you. Grazie.
Just try to do it
Yes,
as
am
fast
I.
as possible.
The
but not
ravioli itself,
accurate.
the pasta, the
Because
filling.
I don't think there's that hot
it's-
level to.
It's perfect.
You know.
But the sauce, it kind of ruins it for me. It's almost overly salted, and I don't like the texture. It was a no last year, and sadly, I'm a no this year. I apologize.
I understand.
We've been down this road before, and you've got a big to come back into this competition and put broccoli rabe inside a ravioli. I made the right decision last year, and I'm going to make the right decision again this year. Luca, I'm sorry.
It's that mosquito bit.
You're not going back to your
I'll
job in
fucking
New
kill
York.
the mosquito so hard. Just my. I hate the animal. I'd rather
Well done.
fuck a cockroach than fucking.
Now,
Yes, chef.
be more confident. Slow down. You
Yes, chef.
surprise yourself. Congratulations.
Thank you. Grazie.
Well done. Good job.
Thank you. I really
Ciao.
appreciate
Bravo.
it. Grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie. Thank you.
All right.
Less
Thank you
is
very
more.
much.
Bravo.
Oh my god! I made it.
Forza Italia.
I fucking made it. So I could use that one, I guess. Yep.
I feel fantastic. I got the apron. This is big redemption.
Next week on MasterChef, those who want an apron must now.
So episode 3, how long is this already? 55 minutes, sweet bro.
Months ago, the search began for the best home cooks to compete in the world's biggest cooking competition. They came out by the thousands from every corner of America.
New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago.
All in pursuit of a place.
Chicago.
In the MasterChef kitchen.
It's perfectly seasoned,
I
really good.
A professional cook would be proud a dish together as good as
I
this.
didn't even press shift.
One of the best dishes I've ever tasted.
Thank you.
No!
Few will get to prove themselves.
You fuck
to
you,
three
man.
of the biggest names in the culinary world.
Alright, just kidding.
Graham Elliott, Joe Bastianich, and Gordon Ramsay.
Culinary giants.
Those who make it will have to face
You know
some
what?
of
I
the
am
most
parkour
intense
giant.
Speed up, everybody.
and extreme challenges MasterChef has ever seen.
I feel like
That will push
probably
everybody
already told me that the parkour is
to their
impossible.
breaking point.
You better shut up,
But
or
I'll
I'm
prove
gonna knock
them
you the
wrong.
f out.
They'll serve under the stars, as well as for them.
Eva Longoria. Welcome, quality.
This is the biggest cooking competition show in America.
It's a battle for the
House
title of
Kitchen
MasterChef,
is House
$250,000, and their own cookbook. Tonight, the competition reaches a whole new
House
level.
Kitchen.
This is the
Oh, it
biggest
is.
challenge of your life.
Competition. And how to use your time wisely, you know? Not on this fucking trash.
It's the final day of the auditions as the last of the
Ha-ha!
across the country
Fuck
arrive ready to pursue their culinary dreams.
What's the point?
I'm here at MasterChef because my dream is to open up my own little Italian restaurant, but really authentic.
My daughter said, Dad, you go win. You know, someone can go home and go back to their lives and be fine, but I can't. Like, I have to win for her.
It's a competition, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to do what I love the most, which is cooking, and win it all.
As the judges take their places for the final round, our home cooks have just one shot to prove they have what it takes to become a master chef.
This is huge, man. This is huge.
First up is Howard, a 26-year-old U.S. Army veteran from San Diego who's now on a mission to win a MasterChef apron.
Baking powder. I love to cook. I believe that what I have is a skill, and I'm very passionate about everything that has to do with food and wine. I love it. I was a crazy adolescent, and 21 came around, and I needed change, and I joined the U.S. Army. I did 12 months as an assistant machine gunner in Afghanistan. We lost a lot of guys out there, guys who had all these plans that, hey, when I get out, you know, all we would do is talk about what we were gonna do when we got home. So now I'm back, and I'm extremely determined to make the most out of the life that I have now because of my buddies that don't have the opportunity to do it themselves. I will be America's next master chef. See you guys soon!
Each home cook is given just 5 minutes to plate up their dish. If 2 of the 3 judges think they have what it takes, they'll win a coveted MasterChef apron and move on to the next stage of the competition.
I've already finished the part.
Hello, gentlemen.
But now I threw the chance.
First name is?
My name's Howard.
From where?
San Diego, California.
And what are you cooking?
I'm cooking a bourbon peach blackberry cobbler for you today.
You got 5 minutes. Off you go.
That was messed up. I already knew how to do
The
this.
love of
Like,
food
you
comes
can't
from where?
like
My
hop the
lovely
ball
grandma,
every
she
single
is
time.
an
You must
amazing
go
cook.
as
I mean, she taught me how to cook. That's where it all started. Coming back
to the
from
H,
the army,
to the H,
I'm
H,
trying to
whatever.
pursue it 100%.
What were you doing in the military?
Served in Afghanistan. I was a assistant machine gunner on a 240 Bravo team. You know, you go over there, you work with a lot of great men, and some of them didn't come home. We lost 22 guys in 12 months.
How do you think serving in the military can better you as a cook?
Discipline, attention to detail is the biggest thing in the culinary industry. If you can't pay attention to detail, you're not going to succeed.
Time's up.
There you go.
Wild blackberries with peach.
It adds color to it. It adds an extra sweetness to it that the peaches don't put out.
The way you've done it, it's rustic, it's charming.
Thank you.
And all the alcohol in there. What's in there?
It's bourbon.
Yeah.
Caramelized peaches.
Yes, chef. A little amaretto.
Okay.
A little bourbon.
Says the temple below.
The graham cracker, the panko. I've never seen that used before, but it adds crunch.
So it takes a lot of courage to come in here and present a dessert.
I have a lot more to show, a lot more to bring to the table.
It's a very good home dessert.
Thank you.
Topping's nice.
How did I fall?
Peaches, tasty, but I'm struggling because of the amount of sort of bourbon you got in there.
Yes, chef.
I'm a no. Graham.
It's difficult. It's hard. I mean, it's got some great flavor, some complexity. I like the crust.
Fuck you,
The alcohol's really strong.
Fuck you.
All right, I'm gonna be
fucking you.
Oh! Let's see what else you can do. But now it's up to Joe.
Try me part 1 and part 2 because I don't really want to do this. I don't have the mood to do this, but I feel like I can do it.
Let's take a walk.
Let's take a walk.
This is my grandma.
Well, I got some news. Howard has a ton of potential.
I feel on top of the world right now, like nothing can crush me, and this is like one of the greatest moments ever. I'm gonna prove to Graham and Joe that they made the right choice in giving me this apron right here. I am going to be the next master chef.
So Howard wins an apron. But as the auditions come to a close,
Judges?
the path to a white apron doesn't get any easier.
What I have here is a white chocolate spaghetti with a strawberry puree and lemon cake garlic bread.
I brought along my babies to symbolize my love of cooking.
Oh, I am a firefighter for the Cleveland, Ohio. I did a stuffed eggplant.
Love the ambition, but the best thing on that plate is the soft-boiled egg. I'm a no.
I charred my short ribs. Hopefully you guys can see beyond that and just look at the potential instead.
We have to judge you on what you've done, not on what you've burnt. I'm sorry, it's a no.
It would be below par in any restaurant. No.
It's not screaming MasterChef. No.
Thank you, but no thanks.
I don't think it's the quality we're looking for. I'm a no.
I'm sorry, it's a no.
Save a checkpoint
Is
tree.
that America's Next MasterChef? No.
After these disappointing dishes, can the very last home cook of this year's auditions take home an apron?
Dude, it's as frustrating as the first one. The second one's the fucking easiest I've ever done.
What's going on, guys? Hi, how are you? Last guy of the day. Still hungry?
Yep.
Perfect.
First name is?
Johnny B.
Johnny B. Good to see you, bud. What are you cooking?
I'm making lobster Cracker Jacks.
Lobster Cracker Jacks. You got 5 minutes.
Okay.
And what's your day job? What do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter, but I want to pursue food and see what I can do with it.
I like the way you utilize a beer bottle for a rolling pin.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty spoiled with lobster on the East Coast. My friends and I are usually hanging out on the deck, staring out over the ocean, and the utensils aren't always around, so we're, you know, everybody's always got a beer bottle in their hand.
But lobster, popcorn, nuts, and caramel.
Yeah.
Served in a cocktail glass.
Yeah.
You know, it's bizarre.
Is this something you've done before, though?
I've done it a couple times.
Okay. People love it?
Everybody keeps asking me for more, so I think that's a good sign.
Great.
Oh, fuck me, man. Fuck.
You're smirking.
Fuck me again. Fuck me again. Alright, there you go.
What's going on, Johnny B?
How are you?
Good.
Pleasure to meet you. Probably don't hear this much, but you're a lot smaller in person than I thought you were going to be.
The camera adds about 180 pounds. All right. Coconut, caramel, lobster.
Coconut, caramel, lobster. That's
Salty, sweet.
Buttery, crunchy.
Butter.
This is one of those things that either works or it doesn't.
Exactly. I'm gonna fall hard.
up there. I don't even know.
Yeah, you have nothing to compare it to.
All right.
Popcorn and lobster.
Yeah.
That doesn't read well on the menu.
I feel like if I cheat on the first one, I did cheat on the first one, but it didn't really jump as well. But and if I feel like I deserve the reward of at least putting a lot more time.
The last home cook of this year's MasterChef auditions, Johnny, a 28-year-old carpenter, has ended the day with an unexpected dish.
A lobster Cracker Jacks.
Should never go with lobster. Popcorn and lobster?
Yeah.
That doesn't read well on the menu. But there's something intriguing about that because I'm forced to say it. It actually works. It's bizarre. For me, it's a 100% yes because it was absolutely delicious in a very weird, exciting way.
Perfect, thank you.
Should I do slowly?
Sure. This is like MasterChef, so you're going to have to cook Italian and Asian, and we're going to put you through challenges. Is this like a little trick? You come here and try to dazzle us, or you got what it takes?
I don't think it's a trick. I think I have what it takes. You know, I can hang.
Oh my god, how is...
I'm on for the ride.
Perfect, thank you.
Have not back.
Love it. Love it, totally.
Congratulations.
It should be easy.
3 big yeses. Well done. Oh, good job.
Thank you very much.
This is like a yes. This is like an out there yes.
Okay.
So you gotta reel it in here because like you kind of like maybe bamboozled us a little bit.
All right.
Now you gotta take the next step.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Why does that work? You can't stop eating it.
Kind of weirdly good.
I'm feeling pretty freaking stoked right now. This apron's the first step on the journey. You know, the most important meal's the next one. I'm ready to go. So bring it on. I'm the next Master Chef.
So Johnny is the final home cook to win an apron.
Touch my balls.
He now joins all the other contenders trying to move on in the competition.
The longest journey always starts with one step, and that's really what this is for me.
You have no idea how excellent this feels.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm a pastor.
I am a model.
I'm an ex-NFL player.
I'm a housewife. This apron lets me know that
What we need is
I
an
really
SMP.
am good at what I do, and that means the world to me.
I'm not gonna lie,
This is for my
but
mom.
my
This is
fingers
all
are
for my mom. She would be blown away that I was even in this situation.
Congratulations.
Come on, Mike.
Give this to your mom.
This is everything to us, and I'm going to fight to keep that apron.
I gotta learn, I gotta grow, I gotta really apply myself here and go hard.
This is the beginning of a journey. This is the first in many long trials to become the next Master Chef.
I'll do this slowly. Slow.
Now, the surviving home cooks who have been awarded aprons must fight their way into the MasterChef kitchen, where the ultimate battle awaits.
Oh my god, I'm a god. Please.
Congratulations on making it this far. Each and every one of you were all good enough to earn. But after this next challenge, we'll be taking a lot of those aprons back.
Fuck me
I'm
in the
super
asshole.
excited to see some of these people go because I don't feel that everybody that got an apron deserved that apron.
I'm not even thinking about if I'm going home today. I am home.
Follow us. Let's go.
I am. Oh my god, that was such a good run. That was like the winning run.
Adrenaline is
If I didn't
coursing
mess up
through
that
my
stupid
veins.
block.
There's a gentle level of horror walking down the hall, and then you're by that same door again where your fate was started, and it's just profound.
The doors open, and I see like the lights and the cook stations, and I'm like, game face, bitch!
Game face, bitch. Welcome to your first MasterChef challenge. This is your biggest, scariest challenge of your lives.
Fuck the pot.
and delicious.
Don't worry, you will not be cooking this little guy. Take a look behind you.
Try to do this next time. I feel like I can do this. It's not that hard. Oh, it is actually. It's not only filming.
All over people's shoes and peeing. I'm like, oh, don't let me step in this. Please don't let me step in this.
Lamb is one of the most popular meats in the world, and every year it is gaining popularity in America.
It's an incredibly versatile meat, and it has such a unique flavor. There are so many parts of the animal that you can use, and so many ways that you can use them.
So, you are probably wondering which part of the lamb we're going to give you. Well, let me tell you, all of them. There isn't a single piece of lamb we haven't given you. To help you come up with this magnificent dish, you have full use of the MasterChef pantry. That pantry has every ingredient imaginable to make your lamb dish shine. You name it, that pantry has it. It's all on this. Shine and you'll move on. Okay. Make a mistake and you'll be like a lamb to the slaughter. You have just 60 minutes to cook us the best lamb dish of your entire life. Are you ready? Your 60 minutes starts now. Are you ready? Your 60 minutes starts now.
How the fuck that slip away? Oh my god, this game's so stupid. It's a fucking plot, brother.
I'm running to the pantry when this woman shoves me. She actually pushes me down.
This competition is not for the weak-hearted.
An amazing list of ingredients in that pantry. I mean, how could you not make a dish sing?
Right, it's a veritable Garden of Eden. There's everything in there that one could want to cook.
A dream.
So this is where the winners discern themselves from the losers, in my opinion. You gotta shop smart, you gotta really make some strategic decisions. 90 seconds, shopping should be enough. Everything should be planned again. You should spend your time cooking.
Exactly. A master chef has to be competent, so you know when you go in there exactly what you need.
60 minutes isn't long, is it?
Goes by super fast.
Half of these people are going home, and that's kind of a really good motivator. And really do my best in this dish.
I'm making borrego con chiles. It's gonna be a little spicy with a little bit of sweet. I'm putting a little bit of coconut milk in it. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to try to hold on to that apron.
All right, Malcolm, what are you making?
I'm making a lamb sampler plate.
Is that like I'm not confident enough to do one dish, so I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of stuff at you guys so I don't get eliminated?
No, I'm not a one-trick pony type guy trying to give you guys a versatility of
You don't have to show us everything today. You just have to show us one dish that keeps you here.
Right, Beth, why is it not in the oven?
Because I'm going to sizzle it.
So you're cooking it on hay?
Uh-huh.
You damped the hay slightly,
Yes,
otherwise you know what's going to happen there?
I don't want it to catch on fire.
What are you serving with it?
I am serving celeriac and rutabaga puree and buttermilk fried sweetbread.
That's a lot to pull off in just under 30 minutes.
Yes, it
Good
is.
luck. Let's go.
One dish.
My wrist hurts.
In the competition.
Luca, walk me through what we have.
I'm stuffing a loin with sweetbread, endive, and goat cheese. Trying to do something that I would be proud to serve at my restaurant.
Okay, just make sure they don't get overcooked. Just watch that.
Okay.
Ryan, what are you doing?
The rack of lamb, I Frenched the rack, and then basically I cut it into individual portions of double chops, and I basically wrapped rosemary around the bone.
Rosemary around the bone?
That's correct.
I think you've gone round the bend.
I get that a lot.
Wow. Some individuals out there are panicking. They're forgetting the complete, simple task.
Oh, I knew that would not.
Complicating it.
Still not right.
James, lads,
completely out of your depth. I mean, thinking way out the box, but accomplishing nothing.
Right. The idea of taking something like ribs makes sense. Cola, okay, I get it. The way that he has those together are horrendous.
I think Lynn has conceptualized an incredible restaurant dish. You know, he's doing pickled shallots and a lot of technique.
Yeah, there's some people now showing their true colors, and they need to be dealt with and eliminated from this kitchen.
You have 15 minutes left. We have seen enough from some of you. And right now, Joe is going to start collecting some aprons.
Whoa, this just got real.
I'm shocked. I had no idea aprons were going to start being taken.
I had no idea people could get eliminated during the cooking.
We've seen enough. Turn up your range. Give me your apron, please.
It's not the day, man. It's not the run.
You have
the run is
15 minutes left.
There's no way.
We have seen enough from some of you. And right now, Joe is going to start collecting some aprons. You have to put them out of their misery.
Gabriella, turn your stove off. Give me your apron. Too many technical mistakes. Hi, Bree.
Hi, Joe. When Joe Bastianich is 2 feet away from you, that is terrifying. If I screw up even a little bit, I could be gone in a second.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh
James,
my.
Turn around. We've seen enough. Turn off your ranges. Give me your apron, please. Wow. It's time to leave the competition. Good luck to you, my friend. Goodbye.
Well, I did not see Joe coming today, and I'm disappointed.
Stupid mistakes.
Savannah? That's looking really good.
Thank you.
Brian, turn up your range. We've seen enough. Time to go home. Please give me your apron. Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it. I am a little surprised. I really wish I had a little more of an opportunity to use some of my culinary knowledge. But at the same time, I know I'm a little out of my league.
There we go.
2 minutes to go.
Too much. So right now, I'm really on a push. I want to hold on to this apron so bad right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm knocking the competition right out today. The competition right here next to me right here, let me tell you what, she doesn't have the passion and the heart like I do. Gonna make it happen today.
I'm doing it, baby.
30 seconds to go. Come on. Finishing touches.
This jump is a death sentence.
10.
Oh my.
9. 8. 7.
Fuck me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Your first challenge is over.
Gordon, Joe, and Graham will now take one last look. Based on what they sampled and observed throughout the challenge, they will then divide the remaining home cooks
Dean.
into 3 groups.
Adriana.
Kevin, the pastor.
Hearing my name called, I don't know what this means.
I think
it could
I know
be
what that means.
good or bad. I'm very nervous. I want to see that kitchen.
Natasha.
Honestly, this competition is twisted. I don't know what's going to happen at any given moment.
And finally, Eddie.
Some of you have already impressed us enough to know that you belong in the MasterChef kitchen.
The good news is one of these 2 groups is moving forward to the MasterChef kitchen. The bad news is the other group is going home.
Oh my God, right now I'm so nervous. I wanted to change my life, change my kids' life. I hope I really, really make it in the kitchen.
I'm in the group to the left, and I think that the cooks they had on the right are awesome cooks. I mean, am I going home? What's gonna happen?
This group here You are all going.
Is that a checkpoint? That's probably a checkpoint.
To the MasterChef kitchen.
Alright, fuck you, La.
Dude, if the fire was not burning in me before, it is now. Like, I am ready to fight. I'm ready to do this.
Congratulations. Great job. Yeah. I'm sorry. It just wasn't good enough. Please, take your aprons off and leave the competition.
The judges are really missing out on Ducky. They will see me in the future. And you know what? I'm gonna be there with my head held high and a big smile on my face, because you know what? I'm gonna make it.
Chef Ramsay's made this decision. I'm still at my station. Are they gonna call my name? What's going on?
The 8 of you that are left, we're not so sure about you. That's why we want to taste your completed dishes. Please, bring your dishes to the front.
The judges are tasting our dishes. My heart immediately goes to my throat.
So close to
and I feel like I can't breathe.
straw.
Okay, we're gonna taste each of your completed dishes and then decide who's in and who's out.
Malcolm and Samira, please, let's go.
I'm a little nervous right now.
AFK
I'm not
fish.
prepared to go home yet. I want to get in this
time
MasterChef
do it.
kitchen bad.
Let's go. Malcolm, first up. Explain the dish.
Lamb trio. I did a sausage with a Dijon cilantro chop, grilled it up medium, and a loin salad.
And the lamb, you said, is medium, the temperature?
Medium rare.
Medium rare. You're right. It's medium rare. Thank you.
See if it tastes as good as it looks. Good flavor, however, it's pretty dry. Each component on its own, there's something that could be better,
dry
but you pretty much pulled it off.
Samir, let's go, please. Thank you.
That line.
Okay. Explain the dish, please.
It's castaño with the
I guess you
chocolate
can't double
sauce,
jump.
and I made a Casablanca couscous with that.
Wait, let me see.
And what temperature were you looking at for the lamb?
About
there's
medium,
no way,
medium
right?
well. That's how I like my lamb.
And who are you cooking for, you or the judges? Couscous, done with more seasoning. The lamb is delicious, and that sauce really blends the sweet and sour effect. Thank you.
You're welcome, chef.
Is this a dish you invented today or something you've done before?
No, I invented it today.
What did you rub the lamb with?
I use a little bit of paprika. I use thyme and oregano.
Should have maybe used a little salt.
Okay. After tasting these 2 dishes, it's clear only one of you has the skill to progress into the MasterChef kitchen.
I need this for my daughter. I need this for myself. I can't come home a loser. Like, I can't do that.
Everything is at stake for me. I stopped school, so I have to show my family that I can do this.
Okay.
They probably shouldn't.
After tasting these 2 dishes,
And buff
it's
me.
clear only one of you has the skill to progress into the MasterChef kitchen. Malcolm. Congratulations. Great job. Those chops were amazing. Well done.
I'm so happy. I can't smile. I can't breathe. And I got to be thankful for the opportunity that these great people are giving me.
I'm sorry, Samira, but your time in MasterChef is done. Please take your apron off and leave the competition.
This really, really, really sucks. having to just be sent home like this based on a dish that you thought was your best, and just to know that it wasn't enough. It's heartbreaking.
Okay, the next two dishes we want to taste, Johnny and Brian. Johnny, let's taste. Tell me exactly what it is.
It's a lamb rangoon with a tzatziki coleslaw, of a red bell pepper garlic oil, and a ginger mint oil.
The hallmark of a good rangoon is having enough filling and not just having the crispy wonton wrapper. It's simple. I don't know if it's got enough, oomph to it, but it is tasty.
All right, so if it's good, you're in. If it's bad, you go home. What are the flavors in here?
In the rangoon or in the coleslaw?
Coleslaw.
It's dill, parsley, Greek yogurt, salt, pepper.
Brian, time to taste your dish. Set it up for me. Let me know what it is.
It's a Southwest liver and onion with a cactus salad and a boysenberry sauce for the liver.
I like my livers a little less cooked. The knife works beautiful. The boysenberry sauce, I was hoping for a little more acid just to kind of cut through that,
Just looking at the other dish, the gentleman that was just up here, I feel that I'll be going to the MasterChef kitchen.
Okay.
Brian, what were you thinking putting that on the plate? Because it looks like you murdered the lamb. Splat, splat, splat. Why does this dish mean so much to you?
It's the most beautiful dish that I've cooked, ever.
That's the most beautiful dish you've ever cooked?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Brian.
How do you
Johnny,
do slowly,
Brian, both of you are not going to the MasterChef kitchen. Just one of you is. And that one person is...
That doesn't make sense. This is so stupid.
Johnny, congratulations. Please join the others.
I'm very happy to come here and do this. It was an amazing opportunity. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go back home and do my thing. Blowing up trees, getting me some roadkill, shooting some squirrels. I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my life.
Okay, please step forward. Nancy and Bree. Let's begin with Nancy.
Oh my god, I almost failed that.
Tell me about your dish.
It's a lamb chop with roasted red pepper, the cauliflower mint puree, and artichokes.
It's a well-constructed dish. It's intelligent. It has some like restaurant thought behind it. I think that this sauce is just kind of like the garlic is way too strong for me.
I'm going to disagree. The sauce with the lamb is really good. I like it with the feta as well. The puree, I would have liked it smoother. It's kind of grainy.
What the fuck is that?
Comes across as grits.
How the fuck can I out-jump that? This is stupid.
Okay, Bree, step forward, please.
I mean, I can, but out-jump. Do it a half jump.
I call it 4 seasons lamb: spring, summer, fall, and winter.
When's the last time you cooked lamb?
I'm a vegetarian, so never cooked lamb.
I think the plate's intelligent. I think that if you had more experience cooking and eating meat, you could have made it even better.
The purees work. The seasoning you've got right.
Is that?
But it's, less is more. Do one way, stunning, and be really happy with it done beautifully.
Thank you, Chef.
What? What the fuck was that?
We were
I was pressing shift, you motherless fuck.
But ultimately, only one of you is coming into the MasterChef kitchen.
Fucking game. This end rod is so broken. Like, fucking longer than my penis.
It's not you, it's Bree. Please take your apron off.
Rest.
Thank you, Nancy.
Alright, sweet.
Then there were two. Let's go. Luca, first, please. Okay, explain the dish.
Is a loin.
I guess everyone's angry.
With some sweetbreads.
Everybody's probably cursing
endive and goat cheese.
behind my back.
So where did you see sweetbreads stuffed inside lamb before?
I don't know.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Alright, sweet. I'll do that.
So the cook on the lamb,
Right,
positive. But you're playing a very dangerous game, stuffing a loin with sweetbreads. Thank you, Luca.
Thank you.
Luca, why don't you make something you know?
Because I always have the idea that I want to try to do something that I put in my restaurant one day.
Is this the time to take that chance?
You tell me, sir.
We'll tell you. The lamb is tender. Vegetables are actually cooked pretty well. We'll see.
Thank you. Beth, let's go, please.
Someone please
It
wipe
is
my dick.
lavender hay roasted loin with buttermilk fried sweetbreads, apricot chutney, mint, and a celeriac and rutabaga puree.
Yup.
When you cook lamb that fast and
I won't even put
that length of
thumbnail
time,
on
you've got
this
to
because I
remove
know
all that
YouTube's
sizzle.
probably gonna
So you've got the temperature absolutely perfect.
delete this video because I'm gonna copyright
Put
the
that fat
masterchef.
on. However, the
because
concept
I don't give
was
a
very
fuck.
smart, but the delivery wasn't as good. That lamb could have been perfect. What a shame.
Touch my
So
breast milk.
the idea of cooking in hay, I love it. It's great. It's a beautiful technique. Imparts
Oh my
a
God,
lot
that's
of
crazy.
flavor. The thing that I really wish that you had done was cook that lamb a little less and then sear it in the pan just at the end to give it a little bit of that caramelized exterior. Thanks.
Thank you.
Two very different dishes.
Okay, this done.
Both with sweetbreads.
Maybe a little sear.
Last jump.
Yeah.
Done.
Nice ambitious
Seriously done.
technique, though.
Ready?
Alright, done. Alright, have guys. I'll do a part 2 and hope that I will fucking do this. I will not record till I finish this motherfucking thing, so if you guys enjoy, see you guys again next time. Part 2, I guess.